Hunter Tree Trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Side bar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund a dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me.
What is up? Yo. What's going on, everyone? What's happening? Happy Sunday. Mamet, what's going on? Turg, Ethan, Lost Penny. Pineapple Express, let's go. Lots of news over the weekend. But yeah, we don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we get some volatility though, right? Ethan in the house. Arcave. JLB. What's going on? I'm doing well. What's happening? Mr. Smith in the house. Sonic Rules. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Trading on tilt. We got Gary in the house. We got Dean. Turg. Sleepy Mocha. 44 the Punisher. Richard. Or Ricardo, I should say. Ricardo. What's going on? Steve O in the house. How was everyone's Friday? How'd you guys do Friday? Offrey in the house. What's going on? All right, let's get this party started. So about 9 minutes before the market opens. So Friday, pretty much. So we had a big push down. So we had a little bit of a push down. Not really. What was it? Non-farm payroll, right? Non-farm payroll. had that push down, and then just trended the rest of Friday afternoon. So I did well. So Friday afternoon, I ended up getting daily payout with Take Profit Trader, so I got an account over the buffer. I can talk about that trade real quick in case you guys missed my short that I made. So this was a trade I took to pass that account, or actually not pass the account, to get it over the buffer. Market pushed up, put in an inside bar, ended up it broke, made a new session high. Ended up taking a short off this inside bar and was targeting the session low. The data candle low for non-farm payroll, which was this. And ended up scaling in and scaling out as we were pushing down. Kind of touched the VWAP, ended up taking some off. Started to break down further. Nasdaq started to push down too. I ended up hopping in some more. And this was the main target. It was down here at 49,500 area. So that was the main target. Ended up getting it over to $2,000 buffer, which was pretty sweet. And all my Apex accounts are still looking good. So here's one PA here, and all these accounts were winners on Friday. So 19 funded Apex accounts. And they're grinding higher, so hopefully I can keep that going. And yeah, 19. I'm actually copy trading like 30 accounts right now with TradeSyncer, so that's what we got going. What we got in here? We got Friday was great. Offer nice. Yo, his Royal Trade's in the house. You took the same trade? Nice, his Royal Trades. I love to see that. Spence in the house. That's like 1 million Turkish lira. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot invested. So that's why I'm just kind of like being patient with it. And I gotta be honest with you, it's a little nerve-wracking copy trading that many accounts. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I actually got 30 accounts I'm copy trading. So it's 30 of those bad boys. Actually, you can see, I think if you look at the connections, yeah, right here. So those are the connections. So that's what I've been doing. 5 Lucid accounts, 5 Tradeify accounts, and then the 20 Apex accounts, but that includes 1 eval. But yeah, right now that's what I got going on. It's a little nerve-wracking. So yeah, pretty much been trading just YM on it too. Just YM. If I was copy trading that many accounts, I'd just scalp 1 point. I know. It's kind of how it feels. It's tough. It's definitely tough to psychologically. I haven't done that in a long time. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not used to it because when I get into a trade, it's a little clinchy. So I might have to size down a bit and then, you know, just keep doing it. But yeah, I gotta follow the rules. So far I followed all the rules except on this account. This account I have not followed the rules. This account I'm up $3,993 because I thought it was a valuation on day 1, and I took that account and I was in 10 minis at the open and I scalped it trying to pass the account, but it wasn't a pass, it was the PA account. So I made $3,000 on one single trade in about 10 seconds. Not even, probably like 2 seconds. And I was like, whoops. I go, that wasn't that wasn't the evaluation. That was a funded account. So it's Mo, bro. What's going on? Smash that like button if you guys are just tuning in. 3 more minutes before the market opens. Good luck, everyone. Go Chargers. Yeah, it should be a good game. That was a pretty good game earlier. The Buffalo Bills versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I can't believe it. I can't believe the Bills pulled it out right at the end there, but yeah, that was a good game. I was at lunch watching it. So what do we got going for deals right now? So Apex. We have the Apex deal going on. It's not 90% off. Unfortunately. But let's see. So it is 80% off. Oops. What's going on here? Yeah. 80% off. 25Ks, 100Ks, 39.20, 150K, 300K is 59.20. And 1 day to pass, And PA fees, I believe, are the same as what they were before. They extended it, so that's what they extended it. And that goes on until January 15th. And Buellanox is 83% off. So when you use code PINE for both those, that's what we got going on right now. So I will not be picking up any more Apex accounts because I am maxed out. I did get a rebill for an Apex account at 250K, and this account right here I bought 90% off, and it was a recurring 90% off. So, and I've yet to pass it. So I got that for, well, to try to pass it. So I mean, I got that 250K and a 300K. This one I will not let rebill by the end of the month. So this is the one we've been working on stream. JLD54, Keegan in the house. How about micro crudes? Big gap right down. Yeah, I'm sure crude's gonna move for sure. Mr. Tactical in the house. Gold and silver all-time highs. That's what you're thinking. I'm gonna trade. What's up? What's up? What's up? Finding you're a great trader. Truly, you're new. Keep thinking positive. Thank you for your time and effort. Power System Operations. Thank you so much, man. Good luck, everyone. Market's open. The casino is open. Nate's in the house. Yeah, so that is a good point, Nate. So Buellanox doesn't allow, according to their rules, they don't allow copy trading across other firms. So for Mac users, that is a very, very disappointing. So hopefully, maybe in the future that they get something else other than Project X. So just be aware of that, guys. I don't want you guys to not know that. So if you want to trade with Buellanox, it's probably suggested that you trade Rhythmic, or can trade on Rhythmic, right? So, which kind of sucks because I'm trading on Project X too, and I really don't want to have to download Quantower and do all that thing again. But we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. For now, I locked in that payout, so we'll get that payout going with Buellanox. So I will trade that account to try to get a trade in. Oh, I gotta sign back in the Project X here. So yeah, big game tonight for the Patriots. So I'm anxious to when I get off stream to be able to go trade that. I mean, not trade it. To go watch that. So I gotta get a trade in on this account. Hopefully, this account is payout eligible. You can see 54,390. And I believe I need 2 more trading days. Design in the house. RICT types eyeballing is 5-minute fair value out just below the price. Don't know. I have $21 to make until I pass. $3.45. You have $21 to make until I pass. Oh, and you need $21 to pass it. Not financial advice. I'd trade 1 micro. 1 micro. That's what I would do. You only need 21 bucks. Not financial advice though. That's just what, that's, you know. Dynamite in the house. Yes. Yeah, code Pine. Code Pine for everything. The only weird one is trade day. And that's Pine with a capital P. So it's Pine with a capital P. It's just case sensitive. All right, getting that push down. Nasdaq dropping. Let's take a look at gold. Gold pushing up. Gold pushing up. Silver. Silver pushing up a little bit. Guys, so Lucid, I'm sure you guys got my little short video that I made, but Lucid, you can trade micros now, micro silver. So another positive thing from Lucid. The other positive thing with Lucid right now is that, so there was a glitch in Tradeovate where you could trade, you could basically oversize, over leverage through a Tradeovate glitch. I've known about this for a long time. You know, I may or may not have utilized it to pass an eval or two, just saying. But the Tradeovate glitch was basically, let's just say you were only allowed 5 minis, right? So say you're allowed 5 minis max. Well, a lot of different props you could go in with 5 minis, and then go over to, say with Nasdaq, and then go over the 5 micro. I mean, go over the micro Nasdaq and go in with 50 micros, right? So a total of 10. So you basically you're doubling your size. So there was a Tradeovate glitch. Well, Lucid got it straightened out on their platforms, so you can't do that no more. Because what happened was someone was over leveraging, and supposedly by mistake. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Lucid said, hey, you know, you can't do that. You know, we're not gonna like give you a payout. You're like over leveraging. And they were like, well, it was the platform's fault. It allows me to do it. So supposedly Lucid has gone to Tradeovate and gotten that all fixed. So, because they don't want issues, they don't want to be denying payouts for silly things like that, and they got it fixed. So another plus for Lucid, guys. I mean, I think they're a really, really good company. AJ seems to be on the ball. They got something new coming out called Lucid Black. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, I just think they're great. I really do. For now, right? For now. They're good for now. But yeah. Yeah, Lucid Black. Right, yeah, just scalpel point. 345. How hard can it be? Just need 21 bucks. How hard can it be? Yeah, My Fun Futures has got an update to the rapid plans tomorrow too. So yeah, I did. I saw it on Twitter, Phoenix Insight. Yeah. You're right, Ethan. How hard can it be? Lucid's goated. Yeah, Lucid. Yeah, I think they're great too, Ethan. Yeah. No, I do. Wish you had Top Step X platform to trade. So no one's gonna have Top Step X platform except Top Step Jarf, unfortunately. Yeah, no one's gonna have Top Step X anymore, except Top Step. Let's go. I'm gonna trade. You've used it on an eval? Yeah. Yeah, that's how a lot of people were winning the tournaments too, right? They were over leveraging with max micros and max minis. And there also was a glitch where you could go in max size with, so your max contract size with Nasdaq, and then go in max contract size with like gold or something. There was a glitch there too. So basically the way it should have worked is just that your margin shouldn't be working like that, you know? Like on this 300K, I think I can go in with like 20 minis or something like that. Well, then I could go in with like a pile of micros too if I chose, so. All right, Nasdaq pushing down. We got a big outside bar here on Nasdaq. Taking a look at gold. Gold pushing up. Silver, I imagine, is pushing up as well. No, silver's really not pushing up that much. I mean, it pushed up at the open. It left a little gap down below, 79.90. And then see if gold left the gap. Yeah, gold left a little gap too. Little price gap there. I was able to trade 3 NQ instead of 2 NQ on 25K. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you think that you're guessing that the rapid plans will be end of day drawdown? That could be what. That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Dynamite, is Trade Syncer pretty easy to set up? Yeah, it's super easy to set up. Yeah, it's real easy to set up. Is it worth it to do with 2 accounts? Maybe. It's pretty pricey. I mean, I think it would be like $50 a month, but I'm paying the, I have the $99 month plan one. But it's a lot of accounts too. So you have to, depending on how many accounts you trade together and all that stuff. Bro, I was 20 away and I went short and it's running. Oh man, 345. That's right. I mean, just be patient. You know, you don't have to get it all in one trade, right? Maybe the next trade. I mean, if you close yourself out, maybe the next trade, you know, you can you catch a runner or something. Oh, you're not in one micro, are you? You must be in one mini, huh? Oh no, man. Oh, you were only looking for 1 point? Yeah. It's getting full board at 345. Oh no. Just hit 50% consistency, Chris Trades. Let's go. Nayo in the house. What's going on, Nayo? Putting in a 5-minute inside bar here. See what it wants to do. Taking a look at gold. Gold bouncing off that VWAP. Mr. Phibbs. Double A. I literally took a short off the one. And like this. Oh man. All right, we're right at the VWAP here, sitting right at, got a 5-minute inside bar. It is battling here at the, we got some zero prints to the upside. We also have zero prints to the down, but mostly to the upside. So right out here, there's some zero prints, 923, 75. All right, I'm just waiting to see if it breaks this inside bar here. Are you still in the trade? I mean, it could come back down. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Coach Fred in the house. Let's go, Jared. You guys are done already. You guys can go chillax. Still in. It might work out. I don't know. Cat Monkey. Pretty good range so far. 110 point range. Another inside bar here. Teachable in the house. Teachable says smash that like button. Thank you so much, Teachable. 800 with TP gold cap bounce. Nice. You guys are trading the old golds and silver, getting those. Yeah, gold looking real bullish. Mr. Tactical said that we're going all-time highs on gold, so kind of looks like it. I mean, we are taking off. Take a look at the gold daily here. So gold daily up there. You see the all-time highs. Whoop. Sitting up there. That's the all-time highs right up in here. So not that far away. We could do it tonight for sure. Nasdaq just sitting at the VWAP here. Yeah, mini is I only need 23.4 points with my allotted 35 minis. Thank you, Nate. I only need 23 points to pass this account. Might be possible if it wasn't, if it was an end of day drawdown, it might actually be possible to trade that, but well, it's coming back down. Coming back down here, 25,009, below the 25,900s, 25,894.75. Did you get it? Wonder where your entry is. Nice. All right, bouncing here off that 880s. Nice. Hopefully you got it passed, right? You just passed it? All right, it's pushing back up here. Back to 25,900 off that 25,080. Little 20-point bounce here. Gold's taking off again. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is absolutely ripping, guys. Gold is ripping. Bullish gods, do I take trades every day? Oh, yeah. I'll probably take 3 or 4 or 5 before the stream's over. I trade every day. Does the inside bar have to be closed to be valid? No. No, I'm just, I don't know. I'm not feeling the short, but I mean, it could keep going lower, that's for sure. I don't know why. I was kind of looking for the break to the upside because we had those single zero prints up to the top side. So that was the trade I was looking for. But yeah, I mean, we can continue lower. I mean, that was a very kind of a bearish open. Absolutely. And we were very bullish pretty much all day on Friday. So not surprised that we didn't take some of that back. Is a duck ass watertight? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I am trying to trade less though. I am trying to trade a lot less. And I've been doing pretty good with it. Last week I did really well. I was quite proud of myself. All right, we're kind of flagging out here. Let's see what happens here. We're right back to that VWAP. So we're right inside that 5-minute opening candle. What I would like to see is a sweep of the opening candle of some sorts, and then possibly take the reversal back in to the opposite side. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Right now we just have a giant, like 110 point opening range 5-minute candle, and we're kind of consolidating in the middle of it. So that's what we're looking at. Lundy Russell, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Guys, we're almost at 6,000 subs. Organic subs too, like mostly, except sometimes when I do giveaways. I know that's not fully organic, but yeah, grinding. 3 trades on Friday for 1,945. Closed the chart. I was proud all weekend. I'm gonna trade. Nice. Yeah, sometimes less is a lot is more, right? Comes to trading. Less is more. Trading your system, whatever that is, whether it's ICT or whatever it is. Bollinger Bands, 5-minute ORBs, but just trading your system and kind of taking your money and getting out and leaving. You know, I think that's key. Sometimes also key is just walking away red, right? Small red day, perfectly fine. Can walk away, come back the next day, make that back, and then some usually. But yeah, absolutely. Trading less. I think that having all those funded accounts, so 30 funded accounts or something like that, is definitely kind of slowing me down a bit, but that's okay. So I'll get to a payout when I get to the payout, and like I've always said, is working on those smaller accounts, or those accounts where you have to grind them for, you know, where they have consistency. You got to grind them for 8-10 days. You know, just kind of taking those slower. But I have a take profit trader account over the buffer now, and getting those daily payouts just kind of helps put money in the bank every single day, and that just feels good. So when you take payouts every single day, whether it's small or large, you know, that just really helps. So, and I don't feel like, well, I gotta, like, you know, get this, you know, I don't have to get this My Funded Future account to pay out, you know, right now. You know, it can wait, or Tradeify where you have to trade it for 8 days. Or 5 days, 6 days, whatever it is. I don't even remember, but yeah, you don't have to rush it. I find myself getting into that trap sometimes where I feel like, you know, you have a funded account and it's like, oh, I can get a payout in 10 days. I have to get it in 10 days, right? It's like, no, you don't. You can take, you know, a year to do it, 10 months, you know, it doesn't have to be 10 days. Sometimes I get in that trap of feeling that way, but you can just take my time. If I could make $200, $300, $400 a day with Take Profit Trader and Trade Day and getting those daily payouts, I am quite content. That makes me very happy when those are over the buffer. We are just chopping this VWAP here. Gold's taking off again. Maybe I should be watching gold. What's up, Corey the Phone Trader in the house? How many pro accounts can you have to copy trade? You can have 5 Take Profit Trader pro accounts. 5. Yeah. The buffer stuffers, a box in the house. What's going on, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Or having a good weekend. Digital Nukes in the house. 50K pass with silver. Let's go. Yeah, that silver is definitely a good way to pass definitely is a good way to pass some evals with silver. It's yeah. I did pass a few Apex accounts with silver when they were 90% off. Not gonna lie. I am watching gold here just go to the moon. Really no entry except just close your eyes and buy, right? Silver's probably doing the same thing. Yep, there it goes. Silver's doing the same thing, just taking right off. So far, I got no trades on Nasdaq at the moment. No trades tonight so far yet. Trying to break this trend line slash VWAP slash inside bar to the upside. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for it to, I was kind of hoping it would break out of this range, this 5-minute range, before I get into a trade. But I might look into doing a gold trade here if we can get some little back and forth action. Silver going to the moon too, up and to the right. YM doing the same thing as Nasdaq, basically. Had a big push down, consolidating right on the VWAP, just sitting there. Let's take a look at news. What do we got for news coming out? This week. Anything big? Let's take a look at that news. Pull up the old Forex factory here. Talk about it. Nothing on Monday. Tuesday, we have CPI on Tuesday morning. We have Wednesday, we have PPI and retail sales Wednesday morning. So that's red folder news. It's Thursday, unemployment claims in the morning. Friday, no real news on Friday. So yeah, a little bit of news this week. Not too bad, but a little bit. Wednesday's the court decision for the tariff stuff. Yeah, that's a big one, Tony Schwartz. Thank you for letting us know on that. Yeah, Wednesday we got the court stuff for tariffs, so that's probably the biggest news, right? For the markets, I would say. Hey, LJ, what's going on? LJ, BJ. You're long, looking for 912? You're long scalp, looking for 900 to 912? Nice. For a minute, I read that like 900 to 902. I go, oh, wow, you're a wicked scalper. But yeah, looking for 10 points. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. Not a bad psych level. Let's see if we can break above that 25,900. Right now we are just consolidating right on top of it. Don't diddle in the middle, right? Gold trying to pull back just slightly. Silver pulling back a little bit. Just on the 5-minute chart here. We'll see if it actually holds this trend. It's kind of feeling like it. Nice. Nasdaq back above 25,900. Wonder what the weather is in Foxborough tonight. Woo. It's going to be real cold with 30-mile-an-hour winds and the chance of a snow squalls. So that should be fun. That should be fun. So basically, the Patriots got to, you know, obviously their offense is really, really good. Versus the Chargers got one of the best secondaries in the NFL. So that should be interesting for sure. Nice 5-minute inside bar. Yeah. Let's see, on gold or Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq. It's just I'm not digging it just because we're sitting right in the middle here, but we are kind of trying to break that this little flag area here. I'm trying to break this trend line. I don't know why my hotkeys are not working. Oh, there it goes. We're kind of trying to break that here. So maybe don't know if I'm feeling along yet. I don't know. Just real choppy on the VWAP. Gold is still taking off here. Yeah, nice LJ. I was just gonna say, I was like, yeah, it looks like it hit your 912, so nice little 10 points. Little $200 to start the day. Can't complain about that. Lance Briefcase in the house. What's going on? Trading's going well. I haven't made a trade yet. Just kind of watching right now. We are just been kind of going sideways after the open, so. Sherry in the house. What's going on? You're watching for the 50% opening bar range for confirmed to go long for safer entry, Jarf. Nice. Nice. Let's take a look at gold here. Gold looking like it might be trying to pull back here. We'll see. The bulls are definitely in control. Nasdaq very choppy. Very choppy. We cannot hold above that VWAP. We keep going up above it and breaking down below. Or, yeah, basically just going back down below. Maybe I'll just flip a piece of paper, Lance. Right, Lance? I'll just flip the piece of paper. Yes or no, Lance, briefcase. And whether to go long or short. Right? That's a little inside joke. Lance and I will know. I was watching a streamer the other night, and he's flipping a piece of paper. Pretty entertaining guy. I like him. Seems like a really nice guy. Flipping a piece of paper for his trades. Not a coin, but a little piece of paper. It's kind of funny. Bread in the house. What's going on, buddy? Any single prints above? Yeah, there is. Yeah, all kinds of zero prints up above on Nasdaq. That's why I was kind of trying to look for a long, but right now it's just not triggering anything. Nothing strong. Maybe we get something in the top of the hour, but looking like a big bear flag at the moment. And we did start to try to break above that bear flag, but then you could kind of draw a line here, say bear flag here. You can kind of do this. You know, it's just kind of doing one of these things. So it's coiling up real tight. It looks like it's going to break it one way or the other, right? But just don't know how and what. What VWAP do I use? The CE VWAP. CE VWAP from Tradeovate. This is the one I've been using forever, and it respects it on the 5-minute really well. You can just see, you even zoom right in. You know, it just kind of respects that VWAP. Yo, TJP in the house. What's up? What's up? Has anyone gotten a compliance email, Jinzo? I have never, no. Nope. But to be honest with you, I haven't traded with Apex until... So I really didn't trade with them much last year. I traded mostly Take Profit Trader, Lucid, Buellanox. That was what I traded mostly. And then this year I'm loaded up now with the Apex accounts. But before that, the year before that, I traded with them a lot. So yeah, I've never gotten one. Brother Sabo in the house. What's going on? I trade with Top Step too, yeah. Sometimes. C, thank you so much for the sub. What's a single print? Well, in TPO charts, they call single prints. So basically, so I'm calling them zero prints up here because it's like they don't print prices. So when this market opened, it just went back and forth, back and forth. And the idea is that what's going to happen is eventually it's going to come back and kind of like repair these areas. And in market profile theory, they call them zero prints because on a 30-minute chart, let's see, I can't really show, but let me see. Single prints, TPO. So like right here, see how like, so the price moved up and down, and what it did is it left these, what they call single prints right here. So it kind of moved super fast, and it just kind of either left orders or skipped over orders. And what it does is they'll come back and start to repair those areas. Because the market's like an auction, so it kind of goes back and forth, and it looks to accept and reject the prices. And the way I kind of think about it is that it moved over it so quickly that it'll come back and fill those areas, kind of like a gap, right? Just like a gap in price. And they call those single prints on the market profile theory. But what I discovered was, and I think a lot of people use it with footprints and order flow and things like that. But yeah, what I discovered was during the Globex Open on the histogram, you would get these gaps in price for zero prints. And so for me, like if I got a long play, like a long setup, then this would be a really good target for me to target. Would be like this gap in this price gap. So 23,000 to 23,075, and you know, up in this area here. And there's a bunch to the upside. So basically, it was on this giant this giant opening candle where it pushed down so much that it left all these little gaps. So, and it's basically, yeah. So like market profile. So single prints come from market profile. The zero print stuff, you know, kind of from order flow, that kind of stuff. But yeah, market profile and TPO charts is the very first thing I learned when I started trading. It's the very first thing, and I don't use it at all. I can. It's funny because I know how to read it pretty well, but I could never really figure out how to trade or have a trade off of it for my style, I guess. I did a lot. I mean, I did so much studying. I did so much studying when it came to that. It was nuts. All right, we are back above the VWAP. I want to see a big, strong, bullish close above this VWAP. Maybe I'll hop in along. It might completely fake me out, but I might give it a shot. We can get a nice bullish candle above this. Maybe print an outside bar, get a nice strong close above this VWAP, and then hop in along. Maybe target some of those zero prints up there at that 23 area, 923. But right now, it is just gone sideways. Gold, whew, gold's taking off again. Silver, I imagine, is going too. But gold looking really, really strong. We have all-time highs sitting up there on gold at, give you the price here, right around 45.84. 4,584 all-time highs, so not that far, and it looks like we're going for it. Crazy. This is looking at the daily chart here. Taking a look at the hourly chart on Nasdaq. Looking bearish, to be honest. Gone sideways. 345 in the house. Hope you passed that account. You can pass that account, right? Apex one day to pass? Yes, they are. Brother Sabo in the house. Sea-Doo. Gold is going. Yeah, gold is kabooming. TRC Nation, what's going on? Oh, let's go, 345. Gold indecision. Man, Nasdaq choppy. Man, that is a break on gold. I think we get continuation though. Let's take a look at gold, see if we got any prints up top. Nah, nothing really. Nasdaq just does not want to move. Gold has definitely been the play tonight so far, and I have missed it so far. definitely looking like we could go to all-time highs on gold by tonight or tomorrow morning. Especially, who knows when Tokyo opens? Like, it could absolutely just rip some faces off, or we just get the big caboose. I don't really know, but I mean, very, very, very strong. I wonder what oil's looking like. Yeah, oil's looking very bullish. Gap open on oil. So if you guys are trading CL, oil's going through to the moon as well. Hourly on oil looking very, very strong. New setup for streaming? Yeah. Yeah, new setup for streaming on NQ are sitting right at the previous day value low. Trying to see if we're going to lose that. Continue back up through the value area. Red says, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, new streaming setup. I ended up buying a new microphone, new camera, new shelf. New shelf. We just can't hold above here. I'm going to take a short on Nasdaq. What happened? Oh, I know what. Still had a link to Trade Sinker here. Now I'm short Nasdaq. Failed breakdown there, maybe? Inside bar on gold. Nasdaq's just so choppy. If we get that move, I'm gonna look for the bigger move to the downside. Talking oil, we cooking, boss? Yeah, I figured I figured oil was probably moving along with the NQ for sure. I mean, along with the gold. Oil was moving with the gold and silver just because of the you know, whatever politics stuff. Let's see if Nasdaq can get a push down here while gold's pushing up. Silver squeeze continues. It could. Digital nukes for sure. I don't want to tell you not to short because I don't want to be wrong, but I wouldn't. Yeah, you know I don't listen to anyone in the chat. War trade. Yeah, that's exactly. How long did it take for Apex PA accounts to activate after paying the lifetime fee? Oh, it's a few minutes. Yeah. Depending on the platform you trade on, but Tradeovate, yeah, it's just a few minutes. Ryan. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all. All right, looks like gold's trying to push back up here. One thing I don't want to short is gold. That's for sure. I don't really know. This is not even. I was looking for this break of this outside bar, but that's already failed. So I'm actually gonna get out at break even here. Lost 20 bucks. Maybe it's down like 50, but 40 bucks. But yeah, I'm just out at break even. We're just chopping sideways. I think I'm gonna look at gold more. I mean, gold kind of seems like it wants to be the play. Buy the dip on gold. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm not liking that Nasdaq play anymore. So I was looking for that break of that outside bar, but literally just bounced right back up. Took out the other side of that inside bar. I mean, this is the choppiest Nasdaq price action that we've seen in a while in for Globex, even for Globex. So basically, as of right now, you could just kind of play this range, right? Short to high of the range, short, long the bottom. Instead of looking for the breakout or breakdown, because we are right back to that VWAP. So made the decision to pull out of that trade. Gotta wait for a breakout. We need to wait for a breakout or a breakdown. For now, we can just watch gold. Get me clenching. Smoke Asian. I think I said what's up. What's going on, man? Don't know if I did it or not. Lance says Nicky might be on something with the coin flip. Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I'm a big believer in that, Lance. Actually, I believe that. I believe in market randomness. So. Big believer in that. It's about managing your risk. Because I proved it. I did it on stream. Or not on stream, but I did it and showed the stream. My coin flip on ES around the open. And then just managing risk. And ended up passing an evaluation doing it. Which was just to prove sometimes like it's okay to have a losing trade. Like, you're not going to have 100% winning trades. And that's the only reason why I did it. That was a few years ago. But yeah, flipping the old paper for the stream was hilarious. I love it. I love it. Gold. Let's go back to the gold here. Gold kind of holding this inside bar, but flagging out, so a little bull flag here. So we come back down, kind of. So we got Tokyo open here in just a few minutes. So we come back down, kind of test that VWAP, maybe take a little gold VWAP bounce for the gold, maybe a little gold setup there. Not really sure. Right now 345. This is an eval, yeah. Yeah, no, I've been trading on the PAs. I've been trading on an overnight YM strategy trade. Let's break out of this box here. All of you that scalped out already at the beginning of the at the open, I'm a little envious. Got that trade in and now you're done. Hello, Jaja in the house. Well, I did win another 50 bucks at the casino today. There's that. Playing Baccarat. So that's my new hobby, playing Baccarat. It's my little winter Sunday weekend hobby. So I won $50 last weekend and I won $50 this weekend. So I'm up $100. Not too bad. Plus free drinks, right? So I get free not alcohol drinks, just free. I usually get lemonade, free lemonade, and $2.99 hot dogs. $2.99 for a hot dog. Not too bad, right? Yeah, J Ray, that's why I play. You're in Paul Asmar's Discord. He trades similar to you, Rog. I used to be in his Discord. Believe it or not, I used to be in his Discord way back, years ago. Yeah. Back when I was trying to learn TPO charts, because he was one of the only people that I know that traded TPOs in Market Profile, like live. So I was trying to learn how to trade that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Camelback trading. Am I ever in Discord? Jinzo, I'm not sure what you mean there. Oh, really, J-Ray? Yeah. I don't play any of those side bets. Now it looks like we're kind of breaking down. Is this a failed breakdown? I'm gonna short again. Short. Stop at the above of this range here. Looking for test down to that low area here. I don't know if we'll go through the lows, but we're kind of breaking out of that little consolidation range. So let's see if we can get a little bit out of it. Maybe run this wick down here to the 80s. Hopefully we're not just gonna grab some liquidity to just bring it back up to the upside, but well, there was a quick 10 points there for a second. Looking for a little more. What did gold do with the open? Let me I'm gonna look at it on the other screen here. Not much. It's pulling back a little bit, but just kind of flagging out on the old gold. Short Nasdaq again. What's up, Chris? John in the house, short and CL. Let's go. Good luck, John. John, I've been watching 3-minute ORB breaks on ES lately. I've been doing a lot of back testing. I found some kind of an interesting thing that I might be trading. Woo! All right, we're getting some volatility picking up here. I like it. Yeah, the first 3-minute ES candle. I'm actually looking at it a little bit different though. I'm not looking for a break. I don't know how you trade it, but the one I was looking at is just looking for the bar closure, believe it or not. So if it's green, you know, going long. If it's red, I'm going short. And using proper risk management or some sort of risk management. And yeah, I got some pretty good back testing results. So I'm actually, it'd be interesting to see. I might put it into might actually trade it in the morning. We'll see. I've been playing. It's kind of like some little side projects, little systematic side projects for myself. All right, came right back down to the bottom of this range to here. Never broke this wick here. Pushing back up. Gold also just kind of flagging out on the gold. Not liking this candle here. Could use a big rejection off that VWAP. Yeah, I like that close of that candle. I'm actually going to look for the lows for a take profit. I'm going to look for the lows. There it goes. Bang. Boom. Red candles told me to go long, so I just faded red candles. His name is Red Candles, and he told me to go long. Any guy that's named Red Candles and tells you go long, you know he's lying to you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. We know we love red. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, that was a crazy one. Like, I mean, just a nasty open where we just consolidated. But I mean, really, that candle after it pushed down and then pushed back up was a little scary, to be honest with you. If that would have closed in a harami, possibly a really beautiful long setup to push back into those zero prints up into this area, which we actually could still do. So I'm watching right now to see what this does now. Now that we made a new session low, if we can put in a harami or something and or inside bar and then maybe try to get a push back up into this area, might be a nice play, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, it looks like it's going to want to push down here. Tokyo Open. Gold absolutely going to the moon. Silver not doing what gold's doing, right? But it's still going up. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. Yeah, so we got all-time highs with silver sitting right up here too, not that far away. And I think we'll actually, if gold makes a new all-time highs, it's a good chance that silver might too. Look at this daily silver chart. I can barely fit it on the screen, and it is straight up. Absolutely wild. Love it. Hopefully you guys are had a bunch of silver you bought in the 20s. As far as physical silver, I know I got some. I got a bunch. Our cave in the house buys. I just got out of that short there. Right now it is looking very dumpy, so I'm not trying to buy anything at the moment. We'll be patient again. Up 390.70 off that one trade, so nice one. I didn't say go long. That's true, Red. No, you didn't. You didn't tell me to go long. You just said I wouldn't short. That's cool. It's all good. I was just teasing. I was just teasing. Brown candles. Yeah. Brown candles. Scott Murphy in the house. Nice, Devin. Kind of scalping away. Got $25 from passing. Nice, Devin. Yeah, not financial advice. $25. When I get to like around $25 or even $50 and under, I switch to one micro myself. Now you do you. Well, that's what I do. In case we have any new traders that are interested. I get that question all the time, and that's why I can't tell you guys how many contracts to use or anything like that, obviously, because I'm not a financial advisor, but I just tell you what I do. So you can do what you want. All good. How hard can it be, right? I am down on my Buellnox account, though. I am down. So I am down. I actually tried a gold trade, and so I might lock it in. I don't need a green day. I don't need a green day to get a payout, right? So it's 10 trading days. That doesn't mean it has to be 10 green days. So 4,100 to get a max payout, right? So 4,100 to get a max payout, and I'm at 44,093. I'm down $300. I'm gonna lock it out. There's no need for me to try to make this money back. Let me show you why. So I think this can be helpful to some people because they fall in this trap. I've had all these green days in a row. This one is starting out to be red, perfectly fine, but I just need to get 10 trading days in, and I can take $1,500 if I have $4,100. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trading days. So tomorrow will be 10. I essentially can just flip it, and that's it. So it was a red day. It was a red day. I had a $300 stop, and I tried it, and it hit the stop. So it is what it is. I'm gonna lock it out and still get that payout, right? It's perfectly fine. It still counts as a trading day. I think a lot of people, they get caught trying to turn that trading day into a green day, and that can dig themselves into a bigger hole. So that's just a little prop game, right? It's just a little prop game. All right, Nasdaq pushing down, gold pushing up. Looking for another trade here. Just took that trade for about 24 points, 23, 24 points, something like that. We'll look for the next one. This 300K Apex account up to $4,000. I will not let this Apex account get rebuilt unless I'm like, you know, I'd say less than $1,000 from being passed. So you have to make $20,000 to pass it. Because if it gets rebuilt, it's going to get rebuilt at full price. So I don't really want to do that. All right, back to the chat. What are you guys doing? I guess you're still mad about Venezuela. Yeah, probably. Pip, what's going on? Excuse me. How do I deal with a drawdown with take profit trader pip? So I go in, so I scalp and I trail my stop pretty heavy. So that's what I did. When I made that money on Friday, so I took this inside bar short. This is how I got day one daily payout on take profit trader. So I risk it for the biscuit. I really do. I went in short. I actually got in a little bit late because I usually don't watch YM while I'm trading in the morning. When I turn on the screens, I'm usually watching Nasdaq as far as the New York Open. And I got in a little bit late, so I ended up hopping in and ended up riding this bad boy down. I think I ended up hopping in like right around here. I did take a little bit of heat, but I was just with one mini, and then I ended up adding more to it as it was pushing down. And as it's pushing down, I'm trailing my stop, right? Trailing my stop. I ended up hopping out, getting out of some here, and then I ended up hopping in again, I think down in, once it broke down below the VWAP, and all I was doing was I was trying to target this down here, and I ended up hopping in with more than one mini. I think it was maybe 2, 3, which is a little bit wild, and ended up pushing down, taking out that low. But that's how I do it. I mean, I go in a little bit heavier size, and then I try to scalp in and out. So if I see $400 or $500, I'm taking it. I'm snatching it, and then I'm looking for the next trade, and then I'll go in. But in the meantime, I'm trailing my stop, right? So I don't want it to go $500, $600, $700, $800 in my favor, and then come back against me, and when my stop is like at, you know, $500, you know, for a stop loss, you know, because that way then you lose $1,000 of trailing drawdown. So that's how I do it with take profit trader to get those daily payouts. But it is risky, and I've had it come back and hit my, you know, intraday trailing before, which really sucks. I mean, I've had it go 1,800, you know, 1,700, and have it come back against my intraday trailing. It's happened. But that's kind of how I do it. But yeah, it's just about scalping, taking those quick base hits for me, and then trailing the stop. And also, I'm not going in like one micro either. Now, once I get over the buffer, then, you know, believe it or not, sometimes I size down. Once I'm over the buffer, I'll size down. Now, this is the opposite of what a lot of people do, but that's what I do. And then sometimes I like to sling around three micros around the New York Open. So 3 micros seems to be a pretty good sweet spot. You know, you can make $100, $200, $250, $300 sometimes with just 3 micros. And when I trade micros, sometimes I'll DCA and get myself caught. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Right now, when I'm copy trading all my Apex accounts, and all the other accounts are about, I think I have around, there's right around 30 accounts right now that I'm copy trading. I'm just trading one. I'm basically going in one trade, and then I'm looking for a base hit. I'm looking for like $200 to $400 on the day, and I'm done. And I'll lock out those accounts, and then I use take profit trader to kind of degen and to try to make those daily payouts. And yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Anyways, a little ramble there. Rambling on, waiting for another trade. I'm just kind of watching here. We placed one trade. Ended up being very patient. Ended up breaking down, and I took the nice one mini scalp to break that ORB. Now I'm just waiting here, kind of waiting for a reversal, to be honest with you. I'd like to see one nice push down, maybe come back, put it in a reversal candle, take it back into the upside here. But right now it's looking very bearish. Gold Gold is going to all-time highs, it seems like. We are just ripping. I'm gonna mark out all-time highs. It's not that far. Right up in here. Can't believe. I already forgot who said it. Yeah, someone in our chat came in this morning. Is like gold's going to all-time highs, and they were absolutely right. They said Nasdaq short, gold's going all-time high, gold and silver all-time highs. So far they called it out to a T. So hopefully they got in on it, right? But it is ripping higher here. So we're about to pop crypto. Yeah, it's gone. Good call. Apex, Spulnox, brand new people, minis and micros at the same time. Which one do I prefer? Well, right now, Team Massive is kind of depending on what you trade for a platform. With Bullnox right now, you can use Rhythmic. With Apex, you can use Rhythmic or Tradeovate. So that's what I would choose if I was choosing between those two. Team Massive. So I was 21 away from passing. I was supposed to use a micro instead of a mini. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's teach his own, right? But I mean, personally, one micro, you wouldn't have had to sweat it out that bad, you know. But teach his own, right? I mean, it's all good. Had a rough Friday, but starting this week, plus 275, Rage GT. Let's go. Having a rough Friday is rough. I mean, I've been there a million times. I mean, it sucks. Going into the weekend, you know, going on tilt or something, doing something dumb. Now, having a red Friday is perfectly fine, but going on tilt on a Friday sucks. So, nice rebound. I was very happy on my Friday, finally. I've been having some bad Fridays as well. This Friday was excellent, and I was very happy going into the weekend. Up 370 in one account. I don't need any more. Later, turdy turd boy. Appreciate you hanging out. Smash that like button on your way out. What did you pay out on 50K Apex account? Which... you know, to be honest, I don't even remember. Let's see. So, with Apex, you have to have 8 trading days total. You have to have five days of those $80 of those 8 days, $50 or more. Right? So that's step 1. And you have to have $2,600, right? That's the buffer. So a 50K account, $2,600. Yeah, that's how you do it. Then you can take out $2,000. That's the maximum payout. It's been so long since I've got an Apex payout. It's been since the old rules. So I am just trying to figure that out, back out myself now. I should be more familiar with it. I understand. But yeah. I'm trying to like not worry about it until I actually get above the buffer. that's what I'm trying to do with my own psychology. But yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Oh, actually, to request, once your balance reaches 2,600, you can request a minimum payout of $500, leaving the balance at 52,100. To request a higher amount, for example, 1,200, you have to have 53,300. So that's for the additional 700 above the buffer. So you have to get it above that buffer. So that's my goal, is to get it above the 2,600, and that's what I'm gonna be worrying about after that. But yeah, my thing is, like, if you're trading, so the cheap evals definitely for newer traders, that's what I like. But if you're trading one account, now Apex and Bealonox can hate me if they want, or whatever, or Apex can hate me if you want. If you're trading one account, you know, I wouldn't trade with an Apex or something. I'd probably trade with like a Take Profit Trader or My Funded Futures or Tradeify or a Lucid or something like that. Apex to me is to be able to copy trade more than 5 accounts. So when you have more than 5 accounts on one firm, that's when you want to trade with Apex. Now, if you're a newer trader, I always recommend to that, you know, not financial advice, but like, I think that, you know, if you're using a cheaper eval to try to practice and to get used to the platform, you want to try the cheapest evals you can find. So, you know, whether it's Bealonox or Apex or something like that, the cheapest one you can find, and see if you can pass that account. Instead of trying to buy like $120 account or straight to funded account, like, you know, that can really add up. But yeah, if you're buying a $20 account, $25, $30 account to practice with and to get used to it, because you know what? Like I've said before, it took me 3 years to get a payout, and trying to keep your expenses as low as possible while you're trying to figure out this game is definitely the way to go. You don't want to dig yourself into a big hole, and you definitely don't want to get yourself into so much debt that you never come back to trading. So if you get yourself into too much debt while you're trying to learn this, yeah, it's no bueno. I think that a lot of times people see things on social media and they'll see the 20 accounts, they'll see, you know, the big payouts and all that stuff, and it's like, you don't really know what people are going through to get all that stuff, you know. So it's you know, it's hard to compare. So I think, you know, as far as newer traders go, you know, I always think that, you know, maybe trade a paper account to learn the platform, right? So let's just say you're going to trade with Quantower. Well, you want to download Quantower, you want to learn how to trade it on a paper account, and then once you get that, you know, figured out how it moves and how Nasdaq works and how to set up your charts and all that good stuff, how to execute orders, then move into a cheaper eval, the cheapest evaluation you can, so that way you have some skin in the game. And have some skin in the game where you know, you're not risking a whole lot of money, and then that way, and then from there you can evolve from there. And the idea is to be able to take your payouts from the prop firms and be able to reinvest it back in. Right now, to start this year, so last year I did not keep track. I'm not really good with that, but I had a lot going on last year, to be fair. This year I've gotten, well, it'll be right around, let's see, right around 40, should be right around 4,700 in payouts this year so far to start the year. And I'm probably in the hole right now for, I would say I've been in the hole about $1,000, but I have like 30 funded accounts now. So like, that's, to me, like, that's just a business expense, right? So I got like 30 funded accounts. I'm in the hole for about $1,000. But if I can get these funded accounts to pay out, So it's very important that you treat it like a business, right? If you're a prop trader, it's very important to treat it like a business. Let's see. I missed a lot of the chat, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I'm really behind. Mr. Tactical, you were right on point tonight with your call out. yeah. Buffett has me on speed dial. Nice, Mr. Tactical. I hope you capitalized some on that. Can you trade minis and micros at one same payout cycle with Apex? Yeah, you can. Definitely can. But yeah, with like, you know, a lot of firms, even Bionox and stuff, wants to see consistency with the amount of contracts and stuff. But yeah, lesson learned with silver. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, you definitely want to stay pretty consistent. Hermaine, yeah, there actually is. It's called Day Traders, I believe. I technically do have a code with Day Traders. It's code Pine. I will be fully honest with you, I've never traded with them, but I think you can get 20 accounts with them. Yeah, Hermaine, if you don't like Apex, what I would like not financial advice, but what I would do, I would just max out with, let's just say take profit trader, right? That's 5 accounts. Trade day, that's 3 accounts. So that's 6, 7, 8. That's 8 accounts right there. My funded futures, you can have 5 accounts. You know, so there's 5 there, right? Lucid, you can have 5 accounts. Tradeify, you can have 5 accounts. There's your 20 accounts right there. Just saying. And then you can use something like third-party trade copier and copy them all. If you wanted to go that many accounts, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to max out on everything. On all the stuff that I like, you know, especially with like Lucid and things like that. Lucid, guys, Lucid is awesome. So appreciate you guys using code Pine with Lucid. Anytime you pick up any codes or any accounts, I just think they're great. Yeah, Nate's the man. Thank you, Nate, for answering those questions while I was rambling. Nate's doing work in the chat, and I'm rambling. Let's see. Yeah, 100K and one pro account. Yeah, max payout amount. Yeah. I mean, if you start getting up that much, anyway, we are still going lower with Nasdaq. It still wants to go lower. Definitely. Definitely, they'll probably end up trying to move you to live. You know what I'm saying? They'll move you to live. A lot of these companies, if you're that consistent. My goal is to be banned from too many payouts, right? It's like being consistent. It's like being banned from a casino like in Las Vegas or something because you took too much of their money, you know. That'd be a goal, right? They know exactly what you've spent, and they know exactly what you are pulling out. Exactly, Crypto King. Yeah, I do, Jarf, for sure. Honest Take in the house. What's going on, buddy? Oh, we had some new subs too. We got Beltav 91. Thank you for the sub. We got Jesus Christ the Light. Thank you so much for the sub. We got Mohammed Haroon. Thank you so much for the sub, guys. Going on to 6,000. Am I full-time trader? Yes, I am, ICC. So I trade full-time. I've been trading full-time for... I traded full-time twice. This is my second round at it. First time I went broke. That was a few years ago. So I've been full-time trading for, I don't know, maybe 2 years now. Again. About a year before I was trading full-time about a year before the channel started. Before I started this channel. So use TurboTax. Yeah, accountant. Jarf. Yeah. And wait until my first payout, then reinforce me to get another account. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, if you can get a payout and then reinvest into getting more accounts, that's definitely the way to do it. Now, like I've told you guys my hack, right? If you can get to the point where you're more consistent about your trading and being able to, you know, get payouts, things like that. I told you my hack. My hack is I trade daily payout accounts with Take Profit Trader to really keep that income flowing in, right? So see, to me, like the stream, so when I first started streaming and trading, it was very difficult for me to transition. I'll just be honest with you guys, like trying to transition into like streaming and trading and trying to build my channel up and trying to build the stream up. And like I said, right now, like guys, I don't have anything to sell you guys or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't have a Discord. I don't have all the information that I give you guys is perfectly free. You can sit here and just watch me for free. If you choose to use my affiliate codes to help support the channel, that, you know, I get income from that, and that helps, you know, that's the reason what drives me to do this business. When I was first starting, I felt like I was going through so many accounts trying to show like payouts and stuff like that to say, look guys, like look at me, I got like look at these payouts, things like that. I was kind of falling into that trap. Now, after doing this for about over a year now with the stream and trading at the same time, I kind of like, I'm treating, they're two separate businesses, right? It's like I have my stream income from what I get paid from YouTube, and then I got my payout income and buying accounts, and like those are separate. So like that's what I'm trying to keep separate. And like I'd fall into the trap. Like if you guys bought some accounts and I made, you know, a couple $100 that day, I'd be like, well, maybe I can just reset a Take Profit Trader account, right? You know, it's like, no, can't do that. Like you have to like treat it. I want to be able to trade the props just like how you guys are trading the props, and that just like how I used to trade it, whether I'd make some money with payouts and then I'd buy some more accounts. I'd make some money trading my personal account, you know, whether it was with options or with futures, and then I could buy a few prop accounts, you know, that kind of stuff, because it can get kind of crazy, right? It can get kind of crazy. So that's kind of like how, so like trying to learn how to do this and then being able to show you guys like what I'm doing and all the accounts, like it's been a learning curve, and you know, I feel like I'm getting better at it as time goes on. And you know, I feel very fortunate that you guys show up every single night. I got 200 to 300 people watching every night, and that's amazing. You know, I went from having nobody watching, streaming all day long for weeks and weeks and weeks. Literally, it was me talking to myself, not having one single person watching, and to having a chat that goes so crazy that I can't even keep up, which is absolutely amazing. So I can't thank you guys enough. It's going to be a great year. I have every single day I'm thinking about the channel and what kind of value I can bring to you guys, and I have all these things in my head, and I'm really excited for the future. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out every single night, and we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens in the future. You know, maybe some different streams, maybe some guests, maybe some morning stuff, maybe some Discord only streams, right? So maybe some Discord only streams in the morning or something, or some members only streams. So we have a lot of members that pay monthly to just help support the channel, which is awesome. So maybe some of that. I'll put the Discord in the chat if you guys want to check out the Discord. there's that. So we've taken one trade tonight, so which is very light for me, but it was a really nice trade. I'm still looking for a setup. I'm not opposed to taking another trade, but gold's going absolutely to the moon. Gold's at all-time highs, guys. I totally missed it. Gold is at all-time highs. Holy cow. Is silver too? Silver is not yet. Well, yeah, silver. Wow, what a night. Smash the like button, guys. Really appreciate you guys being here. We are looking for another trade. Nasdaq is pushing down. It's getting kabooshed. Woo! There it goes. Frenya in the house. What do you think of adding a how-to section on the Discord? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely that's something I want to improve, Turg, is the Discord. I mean, of course, yeah. What time frame do I trade? I trade mostly 99% off the 5-minute chart. Yeah, mostly off the 5-minute chart. Thank you, Cat Monkey. I appreciate you guys too. Keeping it real. 2026 crash, baby. Let's go. Yeah. We are getting some volatility, guys. Really picking up. Let's see. Sign it into my accounts here just to see what's going on. So I have 2 more Take Profit Traders accounts that I have to activate. So that'll give me 3 pro accounts, 2 50Ks and 1 150K pro accounts. I got one over the buffer. That's this one here. This one's over the buffer. You see 52,473.50. So I got 473.50 payout if I choose to take it. Yeah, those are the ones I love. I love having those. Daily payout accounts. We are really coming down here. Really looking really bearish. I believe we have a gap way down too. An open gap. I think we still have one. Be curious to see how this candle closes. I think gold has one too. I'm gonna look. Let me see about this hourly. It was from. Yeah, it's down here. It's way down here. No, that's not it. I think there's one from a Sunday open, but I'm not sure where it is. I don't think we ever filled it. All right, we got the low here, 25,772. We did leave some zero prints up here. Silver almost at 83. Silver going to the moon. Gold all-time highs. Silver, is that all-time highs? Yep. Silver all-time highs. Wow. Crazy stuff, guys. Can't believe silver's at... What's silver spot right now? It's got to be nuts, right? $83.92 silver spot, according to AppMex. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Wow, a silver eagle will cost you $100 right now. Silver eagle will cost you $100. Right around $100. And it's selling fast, it says. Selling fast. Crazy. All right, we got Nasdaq trying to bounce here. Putting in an inside bar, perhaps. Feeling very bearish, while the gold and silver is taking all-time highs. $24. Just kind of look for some zero prints up above here if I was trying to take a long. See if we left any down to the downside. We did. Just one. But I like to see more than one. That's the problem. And right now I'm just seeing one here, 24.75, and one at 823.50. Actually 823.25. So not much meat on the bone. Maybe a little scalp into that. But if there was more than one, I'd really like that. But it did leave a single print. So the one orders, which not too bad maybe, but break of that 817, scalp into that. Not very good risk reward, that's for sure. Silver just going nuts. Wow. That's the daily chart on silver, just absolutely ripping. Here's the 5-minute, just absolutely going to the moon. Gold, 4,600.05. 20 is the all-time high. Silver, all-time high, 83.44. All-time high, just made another all-time high. Just new session high, new all-time high. Nasdaq, kind of lame. Nasdaq looks very lame compared to gold and silver right now. Mama, you looking for a long on that? Oh, that must be a Forex. I'm not even sure what XAG is, USD. Mohammed. Yeah, I don't trade any Forex. This is all futures trading, but you bought a Silver Eagles or some Silver Eagles at $30 each. Crypto King, nice. You thinking about cashing them in? Or you gonna hold? Be bold and hold. I don't know. I mean, it seems like I don't know if we'd come back down to the 30s anytime soon. Seems like, I don't know. Maybe come back down to like 50s or 60s, but 30 seems like a stretch, right? What's going on, my man? My man. Price after hours price actions can be random. Yeah, absolutely. Started out very slow in Nasdaq, and then it finally fell and broke out of that consolidation. So. Man, gold's kind of hard to trade in a way just because it's straight up. So for my style, it's very difficult. But if you're trading something like gold, putting on like you know, like the 9 or something. Just kind of riding that 9. You know, if you can wait for. Could wait for the that was a beautiful touch of the 9 right there as it pushed higher. $50K funded. I can make how much money with $50K funded Lucid? It depends on what account you get. Which account you looking at? You're looking at the pros, you're looking at the flex plan. What are you looking at? Oh, you said flex, sorry. The flex, yeah. I believe it is $2,000 max payout, right? So 50% of profits up to $2,000. That's the max payout. It's right here. So Lucid Flex, 2,000. 90-10 split, which is awesome. And 5 separate days of $150 or more. Minimum payout is $500. And then you can take 50% of your account balance to the maximum dollar amount. So if you make $4,000 on this account, you can withdraw $2,000 of it. And then you have a nice little buffer to get another payout, right? So we've taken a couple Lucid payouts on stream, and they pay out nearly instantly. So just like my funded futures, and also Tradeify, very, very fast payouts. So Lucid is nearly instant, which is awesome. You have $4,245 on TPT eval. Crypto King, nice. Is that on hopefully a 150K account, right? Hey, nice, Mr. Tactical. Let's go. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, all right, good. Did you kill any funded accounts on that Go play? I did not, Jonathan. No, I have not. The only funded account that I've traded is the Bullnox, and that was around the open, and I'm down on it, but we got a payout coming, so this is we're gonna take the max payout. I need one more flip day tomorrow. Today counted as a flip day in a way, but I lost 296, And we'll get a flip day in tomorrow. We'll take 1,500 bucks out of this bad boy. I'll also take all the money before they get rid of Project X. Take it all. Max payout land. Buy the dip, let it rip. Silva? Yeah, absolutely. Am I taking this inside bar short? I don't know. I was thinking about actually. I was actually looking for the long again, just because of the zero prints. So I'm gonna trade. So now could we get continuation to the downside? Absolutely. But here's how I've been trading inside bars a lot lately, is waiting for a break, kind of like a break of the high or the low, and then waiting for the reversal back into the zone. That's kind of how I've been trading them a lot lately. And this would just be more continuation. You know, something like that. You know, this could be something like that where you get the big move off of it. But how I've been trying to play them is, like I said, I wait for a break of the high or the low. So for the session high or the session low, and then I wait for an inside bar, and then I'm looking for that. Unless it's like New York Open, and then I'm just basically using the volatility to trade them. So like the first inside bar, the New York Open, it's very systematic, and I'll try to take those trades. But when you get caught up in a little bit of a choppy action, or what I think might be sideways, then I try to stay out of it. But you know, sometimes they work. You know, I think over time, if you traded them with a more systematic approach, and if you took every single one, I think you would be surprised on like your win percentage. I think it would be pretty good. But yeah, you can't take every one. You know, I try not to take every one. So I try to wait for something, some sort of catalyst or something to take them. Now this doesn't look bad. Now if we consolidated more and then taking that low, that like maybe looking for like the bear flag break, and then looking for the scalp down to the low, that, you know, this might actually be a good trade. You know, so I'm kind of liking it. But a little consolidation and then the break of that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Hello from Greece. Welcome. What's going on? Is gold and silver going crazy? Yeah, gold's absolutely nuts. Gold at all-time highs, silver at all-time highs. Seeing some historic stuff. It's always fun. Starting to break this low here. What do we got? 4 minutes before the top of the hour. Starting to break that low. See if we can make new session lows. I don't know. We'll see. Might get stopped though. All right, we got 3 minutes for the top of the hour. Got a Patriots game to watch too. That's gonna be fun. The 15 minute 200 minute bounce right there. Yeah, probably the case too. Gold pulling back here. Do we take a stab short on gold? Is it crazy? It is crazy. Do we actually get a pullback? This is wild. This is a 300K Apex account. I do not want this to be rebuild. We're short. Let's look for a quick scalp. On gold. Short gold, short Nasdaq. Silver. Kind of consolidating on the silver. All right, taking one off on gold there. Taking some heat on Nasdaq. Gold's working well. Going for that momentum. We'll take off another 300 bucks on gold. Up 652. Nasdaq, I'm not loving it. It's kind of trying to bounce here. We'll see what happens. So a little quick scalp on the gold on that bearish candle here. Just was going with a little momentum. Pretty wild though. I think I'm gonna close that. I'm not liking that bounce here. We swept the low of that inside bar and then bounced right back in the middle of this range. Still up 625, up 625.52 tonight. I feel like I should be up like $6,000, but it is what it is, right? Caught the long on gold. Big outside bar on gold here. I might short this here. I'm short gold, micros. Short gold micros. There it goes. There it goes. Sorry, I don't have it on the right chart, but you can see them. I don't have it on. I have it on the. I'm sorry. I don't have it on the right chart. I'm short. MGC 598.40. Just with some micros here. Went into profit pretty quickly. I probably should have just scalped out. Let me see if I can get it over the right chart now. There we go. Oh, it's bouncing here. Short. Breaks the high, I'll look to get out. Short 4 micros. See if we can come back and fill some of these fair value gaps. Whew, she wild. She wild. Come on, take me out of a few here. Come on. Really? You really gonna do that to me? Missed me by a tick? I wanted to take out at least one. All right, taking out a one there. Got three left here. Wow, right back up. Right back up. NQ selling off here. Should have held my short, but oh well. Back in the gold. We're in a gold short. Broke this outside bar. I do like it. Maybe, you know, I'm not looking for a big, huge move, but, you know, maybe to test this area down here towards that VWAP. And it's moving pretty good. I mean, we're up about 6 points on that, but looking for a little more. Mental stop at the highs. You know, if we start to push up towards that high, I'll get out, but there we go. See if it starts backfilling this 5-minute candle here. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna close out there. Starting to bounce there. I took that on my TPT Pro account as well. So yeah, I made 255 on that bad boy. Anything over $2,000 you get daily payout. So this account's at 728.50 over the buffer. I probably will take a payout of something, maybe like 500 bucks tonight. And so yeah, another 255 bucks. That's not bad for about what, 3 minutes worth of work. It beats DoorDash. So up 769 tonight on that eval, down 269 on the Buellnox, but locked in a $1,500 payout and up 255. So for the Take Profit Trader Pro account, guys. Guys, if you guys are using Take Profit Trader or any of the prop firms, please use code PINE. I really appreciate that. Trade day, guys. I want to just tell you guys once more. Trade day. If you guys are trading with Trade Day, it's the same kind of the same thing as Take Profit Trader in a way, where you can get daily payouts once you get over that buffer of $2,000 on 50K accounts. If you get, it's 40% off, no activation fee when you use code PINE. So it's PINE with a capital P for Trade Day. So if you put in PINE, just lowercase or something, it's going to say not valid. It's PINE with a capital P. I tried to get it fixed. They can't fix it. Whatever. It's just the way it's going to be. But yeah, so and of course my funded futures, Apex, Bulanox, Lucid, Tradeify. Use code PINE if you'd like to support this channel. I'm gonna go watch the Patriots game, guys. It's a big game, playoff game. You know, I'm from New England, so go Pats. I'm pretty happy the way I traded tonight. I think gold is gonna push down and fill these gaps, these fair value gaps on the 5-minute chart. Or inefficiencies, I think. Maybe test that VWAP area. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm gonna call it and go enjoy the game. I don't want to get myself into a I don't want to be bag holding a trade and then try to watch the game. So thanks, guys. Smash that like button. I will be back here tomorrow at 5:45 Eastern time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern time. So be here again tomorrow. I appreciate all of you. And thanks. Peace.
Charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, Apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need.